The Impractical Talkers coming back at you on a Wednesday afternoon today. Usually we do the Monday, Friday sports show, but today on this Wednesday, we're doing a little bit something different. Different type of episode. An interview with the Impractical Talkers. Today, Jordan, as always, flying to my right. Tom as my co-host, but Tom, today we got a special guest on. We have talked about his charity before in the past, last week's episode, and on the last episode of the Farmingdale shows. But today we'd like to welcome a friend of the Kinley family.
That's
and
right.
Very special person, Rob Graziani. Nice to have you on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
Good to hear. Good to hear. So, Tom, you two have been, you guys have been family friends through your brother, right?
For I don't know how long has it been? It's been since I could remember.
Yeah, it's got to be like 10, 15 years.
Oh man, yep. I remember going to wrestling shows. Lucky enough, ran into you, Planet Fitness the other week, and since then, we've been talking, and I just been loving what I've seen and what you've been doing. So what I wanted to say, I'm proud to be a family friend because what you're doing is really making a difference. You have started the AVG Graziani Fund in honor of your mother, and how long has that been going on for?
It's been going on since February of 2017.
Nice. All right, so just over 2 years, right? 2.5 years now.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing it's been a wild ride.
It definitely has been. I never really thought I would be in this field, but it's been very rewarding. I met some great people along the way who are doing amazing things, and I'm just an honor to be part of it and try to make a difference in people's lives because, it's such a blessing.
Like I said, you just said it right there, make a difference in people's lives. And I know that your mother was a very charitable woman, and if you want to go into that a little bit, what she did.
Yeah, she was always about charity, especially disabled veterans, veterans who were in wheelchairs. She felt close to that because she remembers walking before polio struck her. And people who could walk and then lose the ability, she had a close heart to. Also, St. Jude Hospital. She had a thing for orphanages, obviously, because I was adopted from an orphanage in Calcutta. And anything or everything that she could possibly help in, she did.
And it didn't matter what age, right? Because I know she graduated Farmingdale at what age was it?
46 years old.
46. That's
Never too late to go back to school or do what you want to do in life. Never too late. As you just said, 46 years old.
And then
graduated Farmingdale State.
And then what happened the year after that?
The year after that, she got married. And then a couple of years later, I was adopted. So
that's crazy.
Look at that.
And you said it was from Calcutta, India, correct?
Calcutta, India,
So
yeah.
what was she doing there?
She was very religious, so a devout Catholic. And Mother Teresa did a whole bunch of orphanages for all the children who were homeless, and there was an abundant amount. And my mother felt close to that, and here I am, 38 years later.
Yeah, it's crazy how things work out like that. Graduates college at 46, gets married the next year. We say 5 years later, they adopted you.
I was going to say, that's just an inspiration in itself that you never give up on what you believe in and what you see is right in the world.
So again, we have Rob Graziani, founder of the AVG Fund. So obviously we just went into your mother, a big inspiration for the charity. So what is, for the listeners, me and Tom, of course, we know, but for the listeners that will be listening on Twitter, you can find us on Twitter, Practical Talker Sports Show. On Facebook, we'll be sharing it on our personal accounts. Go into, what is this charity about, the AVG Fund? Where can you find information about it? Go ahead, the floor is yours, Rob.
Sure. You can go on www.avgfund.org. That's our website. We're also on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Our foundation is to provide live entertainment for cancer patients. What we do is we either give TickPick gift cards. We enable them to have freedom when they feel best to pick the venue, the price, the type of entertainment. Also tickets, whether it's donated by the venue themselves or by season ticket holders. They could choose in which event that they want to go to.
I was going to say, that's amazing just because I know a lot of people might have tickets to Met, Yankee games, or a comedy show, and something comes up, they're not going to be in town.
This stuff. But as you say, you were inspired by your mother as she went through this, and that's where this charity came from, the AVG Fund. So yeah, it's really good fun. It's a really good organization. Again, avgfund.org to find out more information about this great charitable organization. So, anything coming forward, anything in the future that people can look forward to for this?
We know you talked about
Yeah.
Long Island Ducks and the movies with the younger ladies. So going forward, what do you see happening after these 2 nights? What are you hopeful for in the future?
Well, we are hopeful for what we're going to do is on the website itself, we're going to get patients that are involved. They're going to make a certain request. It's kind of like a Secret Santa, where they're going to pick events that they want to go see during the holiday season, and then somebody could go on the website and buy those tickets for them.
That's amazing.
So we're going to do like a Secret Santa for each individual, and hopefully create some holiday memories for people with their loved ones.
I know. Yeah, because this illness, it could destroy families, and during the holiday season, just destroy the holiday season. It's supposed to be a joyful time, and that illness could take away from it. So
I was going to say, you just said it. I know a lot of times when people are diagnosed, and after a little bit, it changes not only them, it changes their family, and it's not the person or the people that they remember from before the diagnosis. So creating these memories and letting them be able to bond, laugh, and love like they were, there's nothing more special than that. So I know going into this could be maybe a form of respite care. Is that correct?
Yes, absolutely.
So I know respite care is...
Tom, hit us with the definition.
All right. So it's a temporary care given to a person who is unable to care for himself or herself, so that the usual caregivers can have a break. Respite care may include in-home care, adult daycare, or nursing home care. So what I took out of that is I saw the word break. It is a 24/7 job.
To bring a revitalization of life. Sometimes we're just so focused on the problem, we're not focused on everything else that we enjoy. We forget what we enjoy. And that could be the momentum changer for their caretaker. It could be the momentum changer for, obviously, the patient. And I believe that that's so vital. It's so important. Life is so precious to enjoy life and to enjoy it with the ones you love most, because it's all about creating a memory.
I completely agree. And then now, with your mother, were you able to have respite care at all?
Yeah, actually, this is how it all started. One of my mother's last requests before she passed away was to see a Met game. And we had to bring a homemade with us, which was very expensive, and had to take an ambulance service because she was paralyzed from the waist down from polio and bone cancer. Combination of both left us with very little money. So I went on a secondary market. I found great tickets on sale, actually handicap seats. And we were able to go. She got her sausage and peppers, which she loves. That was the highlight of the thing. We're on the way back.
Not about the Mets, it's about the food. That's what I love.
Yeah, it's the Mets, you know. But, actually they won that game. Because of that, 3 months later, September 4th, this was in June, she passes away. But it was that one day, Mom was just so happy. She was herself. It was, and it was so great to see. And not only that, we were again taken down there, and I'll never forget. It's always the little things in life. So I buy her this Mets pink and blue hat, and we're taking the elevator down to the handicap seats, and the guy looks at her and goes, "Ma'am, you look official." And the smile that my mother got on her face was just the best thing.
It's amazing what just a couple hours away from the reality can do. How excited! Just the sausage and peppers, you said, it made her day. The guy saying "you look official" made her day. It just those little tiny things. Not even the Mets winning that day was the highlight. It was those two little things about the experience was amazing. But the majority of the experience you throw in is sports related. What inspired you to throw really sports in it? Was that one experience with your mom? Were you a sports athlete growing up, or are you just a big sports fan?
I was a big sports fan just growing up, and we spent a lot of time watching sports together. Yeah. And my father, who also passed away from cancer, was also a huge baseball fan. So baseball has been close to our hearts.
So that's what hit home. So the feeling you got, we're talking right now, and I just saw you smiling, and you got happy. What feeling do you see these families get when you either give them the donation, you see them at the game.
I see sometimes just the photos. Sometimes you get to meet these people, but I see that I've given them something that they could look forward to with their loved one.
Mm-hmm.
So many times in life, all right, when's the ambulance service getting here? Is the homemade going to be there when we get there? Are we going to, and you all the focus is on that. Now they're looking at these TickPick gift cards, and they're going, let's look on our cell phones, because you guys have your smartphones right there.
Mm-hmm.
They give tablets in the new cancer center. So they're going through the tablets, and they're looking at different events. So, do we want to go to a concert? Do we want to go to the Paramount? Do we want to go to City Field? Do we want to go to Brookhaven Amphitheater?
Easy access now, yeah. A lot easier access to...
Yeah.
I was going to say, it's amazing. Not only do they get to choose the event, whether it be sporting, comedy, music, whatever they want, it's also important because of the date of the event. Because we know with all the treatments that they're not going to be feeling the best. And when they're feeling the best is the best time to go. So giving them the opportunity to pick, I think, is also a major pro.
Oh, absolutely.
And you recently, speaking of other events, you recently had the comedy event at Oso Mio, right near the Stony Brook Theater, right near, I'm pretty sure there's Red Lobster right there inside that restaurant. It was like a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, how was that event? Tell us about that comedy event.
Oh, it was great. We had Chris Roche. He was from Kevin Can Wait.
Mm-hmm.
He helped out.
I really think he came through the Chick-fil-A drive-thru the other week. I could have sworn he came.
You get
through.
a lot of like noticeable people that go through your Chick-fil-A.
Liev Schreiber.
Yeah,
all right,
Liev
he was
Schreiber,
there.
yeah, the actor.
Ray Donovan himself. Okay,
Came
he
through,
was,
yeah.
He
This
was there.
Chick-fil-A works. That gets like a lot of traction
All right,
from
then
like
there was,
big people.
Well, and then there's also former Met Kirk Neuenhuis was there. So
Tell me that.
yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah. So they just pop up out of nowhere. I just
Go
turn
on.
around and bam.
Yeah. But go on about the share before Tom goes off on the people he sees at Chick-fil-A. But go on about the event that you had at the Oso Mio restaurant.
Sure. We had a great staff of people on the comedy show. Chris headlined. He was tremendous. We also had a gentleman who battled cancer himself, a young man in like mid-20s.
Oh.
And it went to his jawline. And, he saw the blessings of life. He made a comedy routine of everything. And it's just like humor is the best medicine. It really is. And then you add like veal parmesan or something. What's better than that,
Yeah,
right?
some sausage and peppers. There you
Sausage.
go.
Peppers,
There you go.
Yeah, that could be like
So,
their favorite meal,
I was
veal
gonna say-
parmesan. It's just amazing to them. That's like the best thing ever to them.
I was going to say, laughter and food. That it goes a long way,
Yeah,
but
the simple things, sausage peppers, the guy in the elevator saying that thing with your mom with the hat.
And
That
I
is-
think that also goes to Jordan, myself, and Rob, and everyone out there, that just the kindness goes a long way as well. The guy didn't have to say that at the Mets game at all. No one has to donate, but giving the opportunity for these families to share a memory with their loved ones and to make it better while they're there is what it's all about.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Again, we're talking to Rob Graziani, the founder of the AVG Fund and V Graziani Fund, based off his late mother, who battled this horrible disease that we are still fighting today. And it gives these patients that go through this illness a way to escape just for a couple hours, just by going to a comedy show or going to a Met game or going to the Duck game or anything. It doesn't even have to be sports related. This charity has been going since 2017. Gives these unfortunate people this opportunity just have a good time for a couple hours. And hell, it's not even the Met game or the comedy show that might be the big thing. It's the little things that we keep mentioning. Getting compliment in the elevator, seeing your favorite food get placed in front of you. It's just those little tiny things about that. So again, more information can be found at the avgfund.org website.
To go check them out.
Yeah.
And please see if you have anyone in your family who would like to donate. But not only that, if they have tickets coming up to an event that they're not going to be able to use. So I don't know if this is just locally in New York. Is it for every hospital? Is it just for the Stony Brook area? If you could just go a little bit into that, what are we looking at here?
Sure. Right now, we're primarily focused on Stony Brook Cancer Center.
Okay.
But anybody in different hospitals that may need help, I ask, please reach out to us. We love to help you out, work out some type of partnership, and we love to help make a difference in your community.
That's awesome.
Nice. All right, so you could find information about this great charity from from us. We'll be posting from the IT Sports Show Twitter account, which is IT Sports_show. You'll find out information from our Facebook pages, Jordan Luciano and Tom Kinley, which will be shared throughout throughout Facebook through the Ann Graziani Funds Facebook page. Find us on YouTube as well at the IT Sports Show. Find us on SoundCloud at, again, IT Sports_show to get the charity shared throughout. And Rob, before we let you go, I'm assuming you're a Mets fan.
I have sympathy towards the Mets.
Okay, all right. So that means he's a traitor. He's a Yankees fan.
So Mets or Yankees?
I am a Yankee fan.
Oh, okay. All right.
boy.
So I thought it was the Mets. Okay. So, but seeing the Mets, we'll just stick with the Mets because Tom is a fan. Brought your mother to the Met game. That was the first experience. Completely unrated. We'll just go sports real quick. How do you think the Mets are going to fare for the rest of the year? Big win last night. They're kind of back in it. I think they're one game, maybe two games out of the.
They're 2 games.
They're still 2 games out of the wild card. How do you think they're looking?
I think they make a run. I think they stay towards the end of the season.
Think they can sustain this?
Yeah.
The Mets?
Why, Jordan? They're not making it.
I don't know. It's just they got a long way to go. Still, they got a whole month to go.
Them versus the Nationals wild card game.
And that'd be fun to watch. It'd be a great pitching duel because if the Mets play the Nationals in a wild card game, it would just be them throwing their starters the whole game. We've got
That's what they
Strasburg, Corbin, and then Scherzer, and then DeGrom, Syndergaard, and who else? Stroman, yeah.
Matt's in there.
So then football, Rob, who do you got? Giants?
Giants.
Okay, that one we can all agree on except for Jordan.
Yeah, no, I'm a Steelers fan. I'm the Pittsburgh Steelers. My dad, I thank my dad for that one. He grew up a huge Steeler fan. Loved Franco Harris. So, what?
That's the one you pick, not
What?
Troy Polamalu.
No, he grew up. Yeah, no, he grew up watching
you
Frank. No,
were-
not me. No, me. It's Troy Polamalu. Him is Franco Harris, Hall of Fame running back. So, Giants, how you feeling about Daniel Jones as the quarterback?
I like him.
You like him right now?
Yeah.
Were you the ones on draft day that was freaking out, or you were just
No,
just-
I actually I like the pick.
you like Danny Jones?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Do you think he's going to start this year to start the season, or do you think Eli's going to get the week 1?
I think it'll be a repeat from 04.
It would be Eli and then Daniel Jones will come in later
like
in the year.
how Kurt Warner was.
Yep.
Yeah.
But do you really think that Daniel Jones had to be picked at 6, or he would have been there at 17, or?
Yeah, I think so too.
You think it would have been a 17? We
Yeah.
went over it actually Friday's show. We looked at the draft order, and there were like 2, maybe 3 teams that could have taken him, but it's still a good possibility he could have been there at 17. But hey, the Giants can look like geniuses by taking a stud running back last year, and they can look like geniuses getting a potentially, we don't know, a stud quarterback. Still up in the air. But Rob, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, guys, and thank you for the opportunity.
No problem.
Of course.
Again, Rob Graziani, founder of the AVG Fund, the Ann V. Graziani Fund. Find him for more information at the avgfund.org. We'll catch you on Friday's show at 11 o'clock for the Impractical Talker Sports Show. Ringo will be coming back for us on Friday.
If people notice, this is going to be titled "Interviews with Impractical
Yes,
Talkers."
this is a separate show.
This could be the first. This could be the first of many.
Yes, but we will be back with Ringo, 11 o'clock on Friday for the sports show. We will see you guys then.